Oh, hello there! You caught me during my morning routine. I may not have ears, but I can tell you that this JBL LSR30X is one hell of a great speaker just because of the beautiful vibrations it sends throughout my body. Now you can get yourself one of these bad boys and have it shipped out to you within 2 days from our friends at massdrop.com, the community-made marketplace for audio enthusiasts quite like yourself. Visit massdrop.com today, sign up, and get one of these beautiful babies for yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Interactive, so much fun. They don't break the game at all.
Looks like we might have a game on our hands, friends. EG versus VG.J. And here we go.
Oh my god, we missed the bands.
Oh no.
Oh no.
They've skipped them. It looks like VG.J won the auction 50-1 as the randoms begin for EG.
Instantly double random.
Jesus.
I mean, those are pretty okay randoms.
Not bad.
Especially the
You
Venom.
can definitely work with those.
Yep.
Oh, VG.J's taking his cereal, though.
Oh man.
All right, full-on IO.
So what are we going to pair this with? We've got Tiny, CK.
Not Tiny anymore. I don't think so.
Okay. They
Why?
random
You think it's
Ken.
too pricey? Or you just think it's not good enough?
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's that great with IO anymore.
So they open IO and then random.
That's true. He's played very differently now.
Yeah.
Dire team ban.
Completely different play style. Plus, you can't take advantage of the
Radiant
tether
team
ags
pick.
on Tiny
Dire
anymore. It's
team
sad
pick.
times.
That's a good point. All right. Oh, maybe that's something we can watch for depending on these picks.
Yeah, I hope
All
so.
right.
Chen ags.
That's not bad.
Wait, what? Okay, here's the thing, right? You tether to Chen. He has this talent that allows him, or it's the ags, or is it talent that allows him to get the ancient creeps? It's the ags, right? Mm-hmm. So he gets the ancient creep, and then he's not tethered anymore. What happens? Does the creep die, or does he get to keep it?
I would guess it dies, like if you drop the scepter, right?
So that might be one of the worst tether ags in the game, in theory.
Reserve time.
Possibly.
But maybe we'll see it. Maybe.
Wow, a third random. All right, maybe EG are taking our easy game number one.
I mean, this is okay lineup so far.
That's
I
great.
think based off these three
Yeah.
randoms, you can actually pick a couple of heroes that round it out nicely.
You're pretty flexible too. You can make a lot of things work at this stage.
Okay, now we have some issues. You can offlane Enigma, I guess.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's still doable.
It does set you up for some really weak lanes.
Yeah,
Dire team
yeah, for sure. Okay, they're going all in.
Radiant team ban.
And
God.
all in.
What
This
is
is actually
happening?
a normal lineup.
These are some great randoms.
Yeah.
It's workable.
Uh,
Not
the-
great. All right, you got the classic pick Templar Assassin after the Venomancer, of course. Always great to counter pick yourself.
Am I correct in remembering we once had a Sumail mid-axe? I feel like that happened in an
Oh, it's
actual
happened.
professional game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was in the days where he was trying all these offlane heroes, and they were losing a lot of
team
games.
ban.
Not necessarily related.
Well, let's see if they go back to that strategy again. It could be good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's been refined.
I'd like to. I mean,
Well,
Axe
all
Mid has
right.
been a.
Attack speed. Attack.
Yes.
And when you attack, you can get the spins, and he has Bloodlust. And
That's
he has
right.
Curse of Avernus.
Dude.
right.
This axe is going to be whirling
I
and
like it.
twirling like it's a Dota 1 Battlefield.
This is my kind of theory crafting trend. I love
right.
it.
This is
Perfect.
great.
It's also
All he needs
very,
is a last pick Troll Warlord.
Yeah.
5 seconds
Yeah, Troll
remaining.
Warlord, sure, why not? I mean, it's probably going to be Venom mid, but if it ends up, because Venom's great against TA, obviously,
Reserve
but Axe is
time.
also pretty good against TA as well, I would say.
Yeah, not
So,
bad.
so at this point, do you guys think that VG.J are going to? You can't really risk a random at this
I don't
point,
think so.
right?
Not with an IO and a Chen. Well,
think
maybe
you
you
pick.
can, because you have the two supports,
I mean,
and then you can kind of do core anything.
Based on the fact that
theoretically.
they're taking time to think about this.
Hey, what happens when you
Means they'll
random
probably pick.
a Dazzle or a Winter Wyvern?
Mid IO.
Okay, got me there.
They have a lot of healing.
We can make it work.
Random the old Skyrath Mage.
You know, AA would be an interesting pick for EG if you put Abaddon on core. Because you got Chen, you got Io.
Abaddon.
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 2 to
It's
1.
a bad dawn.
I'm not
He
saying
says
what,
his name in the game,
all right,
buddy.
How many times do we have to have this conversation? I don't care what is technically correct. I'm conceding that yours is correct, but I don't care because mine sounds better.
Okay, Soon's fan.
Windrunner.
Soon's fan.
Windrunner. You see?
Ah, Soon's
Sounds
fan.
better than Wind Ranger.
You're such a card.
Card. you want to talk about that pronunciation, bro?
Oh no.
We can get into that again.
That's
I get abused here, guys. I get
But
heavily abused.
This looks to be a pick, though, not a random.
yes.
And this might be the fastest draft of the entire tournament as well. All right, what rounds them out? We got the mid TA. I
Theoretically,
assume?
it should be a safe lane if they're picking.
Yeah, safe lane.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, CK is still there. How's CK against these heroes? Wave clear isn't that fantastic from EG right now.
Yeah, it's actually a really good pick.
It's just the problem with CK is the lane phase, right? He could lane potentially against like an Axe +1, a Madam +1.
Okay, yeah.
And then Wisp's not great at that. Chen, he's okay, but
That's a
easy
good
to
point.
predict.
His lane support is Garbo. Unless he
Exactly.
just like straight up gets a Chen creep.
Yeah, so I'm expecting if they're going to pick a hero that it might be something a bit more self-sustainable,
Radiant
or at least it doesn't get pressured as hard. It's the CK. There we go, just as I didn't predict.
Okay. We'll have to,
my
that's-
God,
That's
okay.
a pretty decent random.
Okay.
They random their entire lineup. EG,
Okay,
feeling
how does
super
this
confident.
happen? You random 5 heroes and you come up with a decent draft.
Yeah, it's
It's beautiful.
you guys should try this in your pub games as well. All right, whose lineup do we prefer here? I'm actually kind of split. I'm not sure.
I think EG's draft has the potential to snowball very, very hard from the lane phase. And while they do have big team fight garbage like the Enigma and Chen, I don't know, it's just weird when you have all these heroes running in, initiating from different angles. You don't have to group up for a whole. You can start the fights much easier without having to commit a whole lot. I like EG's draft a bit better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with EG as well, but with one caveat here, guys.
Uh-huh.
If Abaddon is support,
Uh-huh.
they lose.
Okay.
I think he is garbage support. If he's the 3, and you put Veno as your support,
I'm going to put my faith into VG.J this game.
Okay.
I think the way Midder
Wowzers.
Feed kind of took over that last game with the Chen early on because there wasn't like a great counter pick up against it. It's just a bunch of randoms.
Playing the value bet, huh?
Yeah, the value. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. The
mean, I
value
think-
GG bet. 3.64, I believe.
Great.
So,
Gravy. What
get
a
me
plug.
in there. Hopefully
Impressive.
those live odds haven't changed yet. Get in
It-
there fast.
It's going to be
They're
an
right there?
interesting match, though.
Huh, well,
They're
hats
the
off
same
to
for
ya.
now. Oh, my.
make some money.
Let me pick
That's
this.
Mr. Ruse.
That is Mr. Ruse. I should be
Oh,
careful.
God, I almost knocked over the chair. Does this even
Perfect.
come up on
Ah,
camera? Barely.
This is just another Valve game. That's
It's an
all it
Abraham
is.
Lincoln look right
Hats
now.
on hats.
That's
The
what he did.
TF2 look.
Oh, is that what they did? They did double hats?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Their hat game is still
Venomancer,
stronger.
extra good against TA, especially if they lane against each other, which I'm sure VG.J is going to try to avoid. The Bloodseeker just seems super scary to me.
It does, right? He's laning against an Enigma, total free lane.
Yeah.
Takes over, and then Enigma can't lane at all. They can just hit the tower for free, rotate with supports. You know, they can also put the Axe mid. And Battle Hunger is very good at breaking
Okay,
refraction against TA.
It's like the only thing it's good for.
But now
Well,
what about in the safe lane? Okay. When Enigma is denying one creep and Chen keeps sending the other one back to base in the first minute of the game, this Bloodseeker, I mean,
He could have
that
no
first
creeps in his
minute-
lane, huh?
it's over. The
Jesus.
creeps just aren't coming.
How can he
true.
heal off the creeps if there are no creeps?
This is the next level strats that we're coming up with
Do you
here.
like? Okay, we can just talk about this real quick. I know we're going off on a
great.
tangent as usual.
Not you.
Battle Hunger. Let's talk about that skill for a second. This is my prediction, and you know this. I think we've talked about it, or maybe not. I
Tell me
can't
about
always
Battle
Probably.
Hunger.
I feel like Battle Hunger at some point in the next year will be replaced with a completely different skill.
Doesn't his
Why?
current Aghanims work
I
off
think
of
Battle
Battle
Hunger
Hunger, though?
is just, it used to be really good and used very often. Now it's completely forgotten. It's not even a skill. It's literally used for refraction, to take off refraction.
It has a place. It cancels
If you
blink
chase
daggers.
people, it's like a mini track. You can like.
Okay, I'm not
it gives
saying
you the
it's
speed.
horrendous. It just doesn't feel like it fits the heroes as much as it used to. Like back in the day, you'd get Battle Hunger in laning stage and prevent them from getting last hits, right? You
Right,
can't really
right.
do that anymore.
You know, we actually see there are some rare scenarios where people like get it at level 1 for first blood, and they run them down. I think it has its place, but it's a weird skill that doesn't have very much synergy with those other abilities.
Yeah, it's like
So
a value
it's-
skill, right? You get one
yeah.
level and then you wait.
It's weird, but it's also still useful, so I don't really know.
Looks like Arteezy's in a Warframe game.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's rough.
He's got
He's
to
in a
finish
what?
that quick.
Warframe. He's got 2 monitors going or something.
Oh no.
Is this the...
CK lost
Oh,
gold.
no.
Is he still losing gold or do they pause it? It must be paused, right?
Ahsoka.
Okay.
Okay.
We need a resident anime expert on this case
Yeah,
to see who
that's
Ahsoka
mod.
is.
I mean,
All right, looks like we might be ready for the cast, my
Oh, it's
friends.
you are.
We're going
Who's
to hand
casting?
it over to the great Grand Grant and PPD.
Hey, all right. It's me. It's Grant. Peter, got you joining me. How's it going?
What's up? What's up? Ready to watch some Midas mode?
That's good. All right, wait up. I don't really know how to do this.
I mean, I don't have to do that because I'm not the camera guy. I can do whatever I want.
Where? This is View All Friends right here.
All right, so we have
put yourself offline.
Right here.
Yeah.
what? This is amateur hour over here. You don't know how to log out of Steam?
No, I just like to be a purist. But we have quite the draft, a full random from EG. And then VG.J, we saw him, I believe, pick IO as well as CK. Peter, do you like the strategy of actually picking heroes?
Yeah, I think Wisp is probably VG.J's best hero. You know, I unfortunately in the DreamHack Major Qualifier I lost to the VG.J Wisp. So it's definitely a hero they like, and they pick it. And then they also last picked the CK, so they have a nice pairing for the Wisp throughout the game. Good strategy. They used 3 randoms otherwise, I think. Or maybe they...
Yep, they used 3 randoms, 2 picks.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. They got some stable strategy, something that they're comfortable with, but still, you know, earning some moon bucks.
Yep.
And I don't know if you saw it, but Orange was doing the hide and seek challenge. So VG.J is going to have to try and guess where he is after 2 minutes, I believe.
My goodness. Sounds like quite the challenge there.
Yeah, so he needs to stay out of vision.
Oh, well, Snake King's already said something.
No, what's he doing? Bot Bloodseeker. No, that doesn't make sense. They got to guess where Crit is.
Oh, maybe they were just flaming him, calling him a bot because he didn't get the rune.
Oh.
I think Snake King is just harassing him here. We're going to have Chen. Now, Flea, I have not seen his Chen that much. I don't know if you have.
No, I haven't seen him play Chen very much, but Chen's pretty easy hero. He's got this.
He is middle lane. Fear going 2v1 here against the IO as well as the TA. And that's going to be it. I mean, nothing like an ogre with all that armor. 8 armor, can't really do anything to a middle lane.
Yeah, that's a rough mid lane for TA. Veno and Ogre.
Yep. At what level does the refraction get taken away on the poison sting? It's not a level 1, is it? For any of them? Wait a minute. Am I forgetting something?
You talking about like the damage over time taking
Yeah.
refraction?
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't do it at all levels.
Okay.
What do I know?
Stand King, X, Trop, or what? Small check coming out. Top lane, Crit Universe, the dual lane of Abaddon plus Axe. Axe is the 4, though.
All right. So EG guessed wrong on Chen's location.
Bottom Dire Jungle, correct? That is wrong.
Or I guess, yeah, bottom dire jungle. I guess that
I
is
guess
correct.
that is right, yeah.
Yeah.
My goodness.
A little confusing. Now that we have 4 jungles now in Dota 2.
And top lane, looks like there is a little bit of harassment coming in. Crit's taking a lot of that tower. He gets shielded up, but unfortunately, the tower's just going to right-click him down.
South
No,
canceled.
he might get away. Universe slowing down. Crit just TP's out. All right, now Universe is going to run back through the tower. Wow. Gets out of there. And this is Yawar standing in for Ritsu on the CK. So, you know, a little brotherly rivalry here.
I think he prefers to go by Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Yeah, I think that's his anime waifu.
Oh, okay, yeah. Definitely getting with that then. I don't know, where's the action going to be, Peter? Where do you think First Blood's going to happen? Is it going to be bottom with this Chen?
I think Sumail might get the best of this TA at some point, possibly.
Just get him with an ulti, maybe his TP's down.
Yeah, maybe just even like Gale and then like some Ogre Roam, maybe with this haste rune here.
There we go. Yep, they are going to Gale up mid. They're going to run
Look
in.
at the calls.
Does he have a meld? He sure doesn't. He's just going to get right-clicked down. There's the refraction, but he still just melts away. Oh, maybe not. Fear doesn't know what to do. He just smacks him, takes the kill. Get that kill. Nicely done there by Fear.
Did you see that call?
What?
You asked me. You asked me
it.
I told you exactly what was going to go down.
And it really did. Top lane. Chaos Knight as well as the IO. They're mostly just farming up as much as they can, but it's very tough against that Avernus Axe.
Yeah, EG's definitely got
Bottom. Should be fine.
Yeah,
Pardon me.
They look a bit better in the laning phase. Chen's really got to get a lot done in order to salvage this laning phase for them, but right now EG's doing super well. This TA's in a really bad spot. VG.J actually random.
Top line. Looks like Stanky might be initiated on. He's trying to go over to a creep. We have a TP flying in now, but now they're right-clicking the CK, and he's going to be all by himself. Did they just leave him to die? He's going to try to go over. Crit. Trying to spin. They're just going to right-click him. This should be a pretty free kill here. He's going to man up and just cancel some attacks, and there goes Universe getting the kill.
The Abaddon with the Bloodlust.
Oh, Narteezy actually gets a kill bottom. Pardon me.
Yes, I think the VG.J team getting so low, Arteezy was just like super fast and just ran down Chen.
Level 4. And now middle lane looks like they were trying to go, but Sumail and Fear will turn it around on this TA. Refraction is going to wear off, and they're just going to go uphill without any TPs. It looks like she is going to die. Yeah. Sumail gets the kill, but Arteezy does die bottom.
Yeah, CK abandoning the top lane, now moving bottom.
Yep.
Definitely a must kill for VG.J off to a really poor start here.
Yeah, it is. Flea Level 3, I mean, that's the life of a Chen. You get some creeps, you want to gank, but you can fall behind really quickly. Peter, you used to be a Chen player, right?
I still am a Chen player.
All right.
Thank you, Grant.
You know, is it a lot harder in this patch? With the jungle starting at 1 minute and all that?
You just gotta do something useful for that first minute, and that might be like blocking the mid wave and then maybe right-clicking the mid hero a little bit, or maybe fighting off that support ogre on the mid lane. Flea actually just kind of like started in base and like didn't block and just kind of sat there for 30 seconds. So maybe he was just adjusting some hotkeys or you know, reading his skills. Trying to figure out what they all did. I'm not sure.
Look at Arteezy. He's getting rotated on bottom. It's not looking good for him. It's going to be 3. Looks like Dark Green's coming in as well, and Arteezy's just dead. He's just going to man up and fight, and he goes down. Ahsoka gets the kill.
Yeah, this is nice. Now, EG only really has 2 lanes farming now that Bloodseeker's been killed 2 times in a row now.
Yep.
Before, they were kind of losing almost all 3 lanes. And now they're only losing 2. So, progress, you know, baby steps.
Baby steps. You see. 747, just farming the jungle as well as middle, trying to fear coming in. Gonna place some wards, but looks like bottom tower will be the first one to fall.
Universe diving Stan King up here.
He is going in. Stan King, no boots, does have a tether up though, and he's going, but crits right there, and Stan King will be falling. Looks like 2 crit, gets it pretty easily. Ogre even comes in if he needs. Middle lane, Gale's gonna fly out. He has Poison Sting, he has ulti on him. He does have a health potion, but I believe 747 is just gonna die here. He does. Bottom lane does go down to the CK, and he'll TP mid immediately.
Yeah, maybe if he would have TP'd a little bit earlier, he could have gotten a return kill on the Venomancer there, but a really, really tough game for TA playing up against Sumail's Veno mid, who's skipping Plague Wards and putting more points in Gale.
Yep. Nice damage build there. Bottom lane is getting pushed in now, though. I mean, I guess when you have a Chen as well as an Enigma, it's a lot easier to just push lanes naturally and sound broken. Sec.
It's going to cost them a couple moonbucks, but sounds like it's important for them to be able to hear each other.
Sounds like someone's going on.
Nice. Yeah, we're now just... What's going on? You said base break?
Alright, well, welcome back. That was sick. Thanks for the vape break. My goodness, my ears are ringing. But top lane, now we just have Universe right-clicking at the top tier 2, bottom lane as well. Looks like middle, they want to go in. Gale does hit, but it looks like bottom lane's going to be the bigger point of contention. Arteezy does get stunned. He is in level 6. Crit, only 4 as well. And they will just defend. But this tier 2 goes down to Flea. Behind him, Fear's here, but he actually misses Snake King at nighttime. Looks like they all will just get away. So VG.J, good job split pushing.
They might want to go back in here. They do have Black Hole up.
Looks like Snake
They do
King.
like killing Arteezy.
He has mana boots. That doesn't even look like they'll need it. He will just go down. An easy kill on Arteezy once more, and he's sitting at 1 and 3.
No, they don't need to Black Hole him. He's going to go down.
Yep.
CK is putting in some work. Only level 5, but he's picked up quite a... You know, 2, 1, and 2 now.
He did decently top lane. Hit up though.
He's having a nice little game.
Yeah, he is. Meanwhile, though, I mean, level 1 Plague Wards, right? That's the problem. You go for this damage build a little bit better versus TA, maybe even CK. Your wards are only level 1. It takes a lot longer to push.
Yeah, exactly. When you you go for this build where you have more points in Gale and Sting, and yeah, you can lane better and you can kill heroes and you can do damage, but then you start putting these points into wards, and all of a sudden the levels, you're getting to level 7, level 8, level 9.
Ooh,
these levels don't really mean that much.
There's about to be a big gank snaking from behind. Will he just ulti on to Sumail? Doesn't look like they'll need to. They'll just bring him down with right clicks. He dies.
Wow.
Middle again, though. Fear is going to fight up against UR. It doesn't look like anything will happen. He will pull him back in. 1 second stun, but nice slow coming in from that Stan King tether. Will they be able to? They're just chasing him. Earn is on him. Light Blue's going to continue chasing forward. They place the ward down. Nice, and it does get him off that, but Universe cast shield. Still haven't brought anyone down yet.
Yeah, he's got ultimate still on the bad end, so he's looking to possibly burn that here.
Yeah, and he's just defending middle. 2 second stun is going to come out. They're going to try to pop that ulti, but he gets the stick off. Now they're being in. Uh-oh, they're in a lot of trouble. Double ulti comes out from the Venomancer as well as the Gale. Looks like Ahsoka will just down. No, maybe not yet. 747 does first. Now the CK, but a black hole hits on 3 of them. It is going to bring down Fear. Can anyone else save him, though, or is Snake King still going to be in a lot of trouble? Looks like he will be. And now Stan King running forward. Looks like he will get away. Oh, he goes back in. Sumail doing a ton of damage to the orb as well in the tower. Oh, but he does have the wand.
Yeah, he's got a bat in there to back him up too. Universe having himself quite the game.
He's just running in. I mean, doesn't even, right? You just have the phase boots plus wand this early. Plenty of mana. Even some right-click damage with that.
Yeah, not a ton of disables on the side of VG.J. Really just depend on those CK stuns, and then a bat and shield just kind of removes all of those. And then they have Black Hole, but that's, you know, that's their one-time disable. And I think Abaddon actually had his ultimate up during the Black Hole.
It looks like there might just be a tier 1 push here. Will VG.J get this deny? Will they go for it? They're going to push for it. They're just going to throw down some spells, and they're going to be willing to just give it up here. Will they get him?
There.
Oh, Veno's in a little bit of trouble. He gets 1 second stun. Test of fate. And it looks like Sumail will go down. He does get the tower.
They're going to get him, but are they going to keep...
Need to keep going. Doesn't look like they will. They just back out. Maybe going for a tier 1 of their own with the Chen plus the Enigma.
Yeah, it's turning into quite the mid lane brawl this game.
Who's that favor, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's got to favor VG.J, especially if they're trading kills, because they are lower on the net worth.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily bad for EG, and they're definitely getting kills, and I think the game changes quite a bit, though.
It's going to be a middle fight. We have a Blink Dagger up. He's going to hit on the 2 of them. He will get silenced, but it's only 1 second stun. They're just going to spin. Easy kill going on Snake King. Dunk doesn't even go off. They're going to keep chasing. Stan King might be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to tether far away. Stun comes out, but
so far
he is
away.
Fine. And that whole time...
Oh, he was hasted, that's why.
747 has just been farming the jungle, farming top lane. Still a little under farm, but, I mean, you don't really need him. It's not like they're losing fights currently.
Look at EG, though. Top 4 of net worth. All on their side. Crit on that support axe. Just got incredibly farmed this game.
And they might find him. Oh, do we have crit seeing where he's at? Nope.
No, they didn't see him.
747 just melded. Scouting out a little bit here. But they are farming 2 lanes while EG's just looking around top. It looks like they are setting up for Roshan. We do Medallion on the Venomancer. They're just going to straight up go for it. Can Snaking push in middle quick enough? Maybe notice that something is up. 747. Oh, they know they have a ward. He throws that from down. They're going to go for him. Stun comes up. Here comes the X. He gets the call. Look at all those spins, and he will.
Oh, some Ancients, too, for
Doesn't even get the dunk, and they will get that double stack now. Arteezy really wants them. It looks like Crit's going to pretty much get all of them here. And wow, that's huge. You kill the TA, you get that bounty, and then you just go in and kill a full double stack as well.
Not bad, not bad. And TA just having such an awful game up against this Venomancer. I don't know if this TA is ever going to come online.
Yeah, it feels like, I mean, TA is one of those heroes, you know, like a Meepo. You kind of see him near the top of that, like the experience board or something. I mean, that's when he's good, when he's ahead. And she is falling a little bit behind.
Falling quite a bit behind, for sure.
Yeah, TA 4th to last. I mean, the IO actually only 900 behind him. And Stan King, quite the position 6 player. With bottom pressured in, I mean, we do see Dire here a lot. They're trying to control the Radiant jungle, but, I mean, Radiant just heads on over to the Dire jungle, and they farm each other's jungle. Kind of interesting map control by both teams.
Another Midas for Chen.
That's good. So they got double Midas, right, up on Enigma as well as Chen. So they're going for a little bit of late game, and here we go. IO, CK, or they just got to farm, they look for a kill.
They got relocate ready, if anybody finds anything.
And doesn't look like they will yet. I mean, obviously, Universe, they see him. But the fact that he has a second life makes it extremely hard for them to just commit fully on him with that tower still up as well. Snake King just farming. Pretty much both teams content with just farming right now. I know Arteezy, he had a bad start just like 747, but Bloodseeker has his Midas, and he's going to catch back up a lot quicker than TA.
Yeah, Bloodseeker's going to catch up, but this Enigma is probably snaky.
Bottom lane, they're going in, they get the stun, and Crit will just go down. A very quick blow up there from the Chaos Knight.
Phantasm from the high ground, caught Crit just farming. Everybody just kind of in this slow-mo farming mode.
Look at bottom, this tower is going to take quite a bit of damage. They haven't really committed anything back. So far, only Sumail has come. And now Universe is just going to run forward. Will he get that Chris Avernus Slough? He does. We're going to try to stun him up. He's just going to TP. Do we have anything? Doesn't look like it.
Both teams lacking a lot of disable.
Teasy pushing in top that whole time. It's a little bit of damage on the tower. 747 just playing catch up. Feels like both teams are kind of leaving their star player alone and playing more 4v4. Trying Arteezy to just catch up and 747 to catch up.
Yeah, CK Wisp playing together pretty well, putting a lot of pressure on the map. EG's got to be a little bit concerned about where they're farming and where the enemy is, whereas VG.J doesn't care quite as much.
You see Snake King does have the blink queued up and doesn't really... Let me pause.
Maybe VG.J just doesn't understand. Maybe they just don't understand how the game works. Alright, I guess we're getting cut.
Here. We're back from our vape break.
What is going on in the other room?
I don't know. They're just producing, Peter, you know?
This event's weird.
Yeah, these people scare me. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable being in the Moonduck house much longer. Bottom lane, we see a split push going from Stan King as well as Snake King, trying to split up this map. Middle, all of EG's just sitting together, not really getting it much accomplished, and Snake King will just get this damage on the tower. He's happy.
Yeah, once again, poking at that bottom tower.
And they haven't really commit yet. Crit is invis here. Want to be able to get both of them, can he? Oh, the orbs are hitting him.
Oh, man, they know.
And now he just throws the Battle Hunger. It looks like Stan King will be coming to save Snake King
Oh,
here.
nice stun by Fear.
Doesn't look like he will get it up. Pink will go down. Stan King, and now the Enigma will just get run at. And he's just going to die.
Fear Dota with the level 1 55 damage Fire Blast, canceling that relocate.
Nice.
Netting them
Done.
2 kills instead of just potentially the Wisp. Most likely the Wisp.
So nice. A nice play there by Fear. Level 8 now on the Ogre. He's feeling better than ever before. Lowest net worth. But when you play an Ogre, right, you just get boots, earn. I mean, sometimes you don't even get that, and you're happy with where you're at.
Max Ignite this game. I've seen this a couple times. Bloodlust is kind of like the really value spell. It's kind of why people pick Ogre.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh, 747
no,
is in a little bit of a pickle.
Again.
But they will get stolen. 2 of the big ones. Some dragons. There's some gold.
You gotta deward this. You know, Dire's gotta. You get these big ancient stacks. You need to make sure that your person who's gonna farm them is protected. Obviously, if your TA or your alchemist, whoever is hitting those ancients, that's a great time to go there and stop them. Because if you win the fight, you also get that ancient gold instead of the other team getting it.
Cool. And we've seen that twice already with them stealing the ancients. They are going for Roche. It's going a little bit slow, so Mel didn't have time to set up wards this time. But it doesn't look like Dire either has any clue what's going on or wants to stop this.
I think it's pretty tough for them to get in here and fight up against the Venomancer and Bloodseeker and all of these ranged spells that EG can use to kite them. I think they really need to kind of just farm up the game, get some more items on TA, and get Enigma closer to this Blink BKB, where they, once he has that, the only one that can really stop him is Axe, and that's kind of unreliable. It's going to be pretty tough to be in range for that Berserker's Call without being a part of that black hole yourself.
You're happy if you're VG.J just farming, getting Enigma those key items, getting CK just a little bit tankier. Going for the Silver Edge.
Ooh, Silver Edge.
Like that, I mean, to cancel, I guess, Spin, Abaddon's ulti.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm a huge fan of that just Armlet, Echo Saber, Blink Dagger build.
Standard, yeah.
Yeah, into some, BKB or Hard or whatever. But if you get to the point where you have that 4,000 HP CK with the Wisp tether on him, he's not dying.
Yeah.
And he's going to be all the damage you need. I don't think EG has the greatest AoE clear.
Bottom lane, Arteezy will go down.
Wow.
Barely spotted that. It's close call.
Did you catch it?
Work. Oh, I caught it. Like normal. Some of my best cam work.
All right, can we get some Grant Sexies in the chat for that camera work?
Bottom, they're just still trying to push in. Sumail does take the middle.
Oh.
Crit almost grabs him, but Rioya a little bit quick. A little bit too quick.
Maybe your boy Crit was just a little too slow.
It could be. Nah, you probably can't be it. Universe was running forward, but now he's just going to stop, try to farm this. You do have Sumail once again farming the Ancients on the other side of the map completely by himself. Does have the Aegis. But there is a ward inside Radiant's base now. could give up, you know, see where some people are going sometimes, being able to set up a smoke a little bit better.
Yeah, they've been collecting a lot of kills in this bottom lane, especially like even close to EG's base.
Yeah.
It's a pretty tough lane for EG to come to, and Arteezy's done it a couple times now, and he's died as a result.
Yeah, he has.
He's-
Vanguard on Axe.
Yeah.
Into Blade Mill next. You like Vanguard? Vanguard just feels so weak, always.
I think the Crimson Guard might be nice up against like TA and Chen and CK at some point.
Bottom lane, they're going in, and Fear should just drop here. But look at this, he's got a Black Hole, he's only going to hit
Black
one.
Hole and a
Ogre
Batten.
still trying to run away, but here comes Flea as well as Stan King. He's going to pop his ulti. Fear will go down, and it looks like they might try to chase Universe. He's the only one left. Do we have a stun by Snake King?
He can
Sure
just
do.
shield that off, can he?
What?
Oh yeah.
And he does, and now shields it, but he gets stunned 2 cent, and he is looking to go down.
Oh man, Universe died. It's a big kill. It's a dominating streak. 392 gold to TA, like a little bit of assist gold to the rest of the party.
So a 2-for-1, obviously. Wisp TP'd someone in, just died when he went back. It's to be expected. You get a huge kill, like you said, on Universe. And they're happy with that.
Most definitely, Universe was definitely getting up there in farm. Any kills on these EG cores is massive for them.
Yeah.
VG.J's farm is a little bit more spread out than EG's, I'd say. Ogre really just playing that hard 5, whereas Wisp and Chen are both kind of, starting to get some items. Wisp almost a mech, Chen working towards that super nice Aghanim Scepter.
So, yeah. And they're just going to find that Sumail's trying to take their stacks against 747, get to clear out some wards. And we do have the Shadow Blade now in Chaos Knight. Is this where you go? I believe they have already seen that he has it, but it feels like it's so much easier to get pickoffs when you're not forced to just have IO CK together, and CK can kind of go alone.
Yeah, the Shadow Blade can be nice. They got a ward seeing this right here, though.
Oh, but Snake King
no.
with the big blink. He's going to try to throw out the silence. Unfortunately, he gets 2 seconds stunned, and there we go.
Oh,
Ahsoka
man.
gets the kill, and damn, Snake King. He's quick, gets Rupture, and now he's just going to sit there.
I hope when's Arteezy going to do the Thanks Purge challenge and just start bitching about his teammates for 30 seconds?
I don't know, you think this game?
I mean, he's had enough deaths to think about what to say, right?
Yeah, sure has. Been dying quite a bit. Bottom lane, Radiant's just going to push in, while Dyer's going to push in the tier 1 top. Pretty symmetrical paths these teams are taking.
Yeah, this is nice for EG. I think VG.J is really just trying to stay away from this Venomancer right now while he has that Aegis. Just maybe a little too much for them to deal with.
So far, looks like it will just be a tier 1 for a tier 1 here.
Playing the pick-off split push game is probably best for them. So tough to fight into Batten plus Veno.
Well, but middle lane will get fortified, but it more than likely might go down.
Crit setting up.
He's setting up. 747, he will get blinked on. They do get the tower. He's spinning. Is anyone else going to come in? No. Only Stan King from the other side.
They relocated
He's just going to pull him out. Bottom lane. Oh, they were going for Sumail. Sumail gets his ulti up. Still has the Aegis. Stan King should drop with all that poison on him. Looks like he will. And they're just going to try to escape after that, but TA.
Ooh, such a scary fight for them
Down
to take.
low, and oh, nice stun. Universe was about to get his mist coil off. Sumail still brings him down. Now they're going to try to bring down his Chaos Knight. He's going to get slowed. That Gale doing a ton. Universe right click, slow him down, but nope. Shadow Blade will get him out of there.
Aw,
And Venom's Aegis goes away.
the tornado creep instantly canceling that Aegis regen.
Damn. So they get a little bit out of that, but EG probably pretty happy with how that fight went. The IO saved middle lane, but took him to his death in the bottom lane.
Yeah, that was weird. I was surprised he relocated them down there. It seemed like they were pretty committed to staying away from Venomancer until the Aegis duration ran out. And we saw, that fight just ended with, them losing Wisp and TA, and then the Aegis ran out.
Yeah. Maybe missed timing. They wrote down the wrong time. Something like that, or no?
I don't know. It was
Strange.
they just interpreted the situation differently, I think. I think they thought there was going to be more follow-up on crit mid. Because realistically, he could have just not relocated, right?
Yeah.
And then just tethered this TA and just killed the Axe.
Yeah. So maybe a little bit of a misstep. Top lane was getting pushed in by Chen. And it will be deniable if they wish to. Doesn't look like they will. 747 has his Desolator now. And he's farming. I mean, he's had a lot of space made for him. I mean, Arteezy's only 15 and a half with the Radiance. But TA was one of the farthest below. And now, way up there.
She definitely farms quick. But still, this Refraction, this hero just does not operate well versus the Venomancer. So if any time Sumail kind of locks onto TA in these fights, it's going to be pretty bad for her.
Bottom lane, we see the Dire all rotating down there, except for one fleet. Dire Courier goes down, crit, just dunks it, one-shots it. Doesn't refresh the cooldown, but it's one of the most satisfying feelings, I think, playing pubs.
For sure, definitely still worth.
Yep, you get that team gold, and now you're getting up there. Your Veno and your Bloodseeker still are the top two. TA in third, but Universe in that fourth as an Abaddon, right? He's not really like that quick farming of a hero compared to what, like a Tidehunter or something?
Abaddon?
Yeah.
He
with the shield.
The nice thing about Abaddon is that, yeah, you don't have the best wave push, but you can also take the extra wave. So you know, you're like, Abaddon is a really, I love playing Abaddon as a position 5 because I had an excuse to have really, it didn't really matter how bad my positioning was in team fights, right?
Yeah.
I always had this get out of jail free card with my ultimate. So on especially like core Abaddon, where you actually have items, he's got a Vlad's and a Solar Crest and looking for a Halberd here, he can just kind of run in and play in the front and not worry about really dying or getting ganked.
And both teams, I mean, Radiant doesn't scan out, but sees with the ward where the Dire is mostly. In top lane, they get another ward down, so it seems they're just going to continue avoiding each other and get down some deep wards on each side of the map.
A lot of nice wards from Fear this game. I think definitely winning the Vision War.
And here comes a smoke gank from EG. 747, they actually see a middle. This is thought it was per time, but he gets out of there, blinks away. Now they're going to run down bottom, but this smoke more than likely to wear out before they find you unless someone goes out of position, like snaking, and he got the invisibility but gets taunted out of it. They're going to run. He's going to get the blade mill up. He's going to get ruptured. I mean, he just goes down so quickly.
Yeah, no Wisp there to relocate him out.
And damn, he got that instant blink. He saw the invisibility, pulls him out of it. That's that.
Oh, and now Chen's in trouble.
Uh-oh, Chen's in a lot of trouble. Will anyone else be able to catch up? Doesn't look like it.
No,
should make it back to base.
I think he's definitely going for it.
He has a blink. Oh, nice cancel, but unfortunately he's going to get slowed down now by the Ignite. They're just going to run at him, and he will die. No dunk again. Fear takes the kill, multicast. Bottom lane, we see Chaos Knight trying to be an annoyance, pull the creeps away so they can't push. Smart play there will slow down this a lot. But another stack stolen here by EG. They're just stealing every stack that isn't taken immediately. 747 himself. Going in the other jungle. So it's a pretty slow-paced game.
What do you think of Enigma skipping the BKB and going straight for the Octarine core?
How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I thought
BKB is pretty good. Especially
I thought you just kind of get the BKB and then you get a free black hole, but maybe just playing around having lower cooldowns on his other spells.
I guess. I mean, it seems like they want to fight a lot. They got those Midases so they could scale in the late game, so they could fight more possibly.
Yeah.
Slower cooldowns. Yeah, not sure. Universe. They're just running around. Both teams are just farm. We do have the
another courier
cooldown from Chen, but yeah, Radiant's courier goes down here to the TA. You have the Ags now on Chen. What are the best creeps to get? Just what? One Golem, one Dragon?
Yeah, the Dragons, oh my gosh, look at crit. He found
Crit's going in. 747 is still just standing there. Blade Mill's going to fly. Here come the Ignite canceling those. Do they have anything? Yep, Fear will get the multi-cast, and it will be a dunk, and wow. And Roshan being taken at the same time. That's like a 4K swing out of nowhere.
Crit with the game sense. Taking a guess there. They actually did not see him.
Damn. And they find him. Now he has the Crimson Guard. A nice time to push. Obviously, Arteezy wants to split push out top. They don't want all their lanes pushed in. They know Snake King's been an annoyance bottom. But they're just going to right-click down middle, it seems.
Batten can definitely lead the charge here. Oh, God. I mean, this...
Sumail has a Shivas.
He's got an Ancient Prowler Shaman. It's not really what you want. You're talking about the Golem Creep's great, and then I think just more Dragons is best.
No. Snake King, Stan King, both of them. Kind of out in middle lane. Universe is just there alone. Just right-clicking the tower down. We'll have some backup now in Fear. Just throw the shield up. And
look at Universe just chunking the tower.
He's just chunking it. Another pause.
That was a auto pause. We're going to take a... We'll be back after the vape break. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks. All right, we're back after the dank Vade break. Peter, how you feeling? Feeling relaxed after that? Got a little bit of a break? Or you're just right back into this game?
I was focused on the game. I was looking at the different tabs here.
In the middle. We see Reality Rift going to Sumail, who just four-staffs himself away with that Shiva's. Plenty of armor. Seems like they can just continue doing this. Arteezy not even being there.
Yeah, I don't know if EG's ready to commit to a base push.
Against an Enigma. Pretty scary.
Yeah, it seems like a good opportunity for VG.J to find a really nice fight, but they do have Aegis on Bloodseeker and Cheese on Axe, so they might look to try and force the issue.
And they're just killing off all of Chen's creeps. That's gonna help them quite a bit. Looks like they are just gonna go uphill.
Enigma smoked bottom actually during this and is
trying to just split push and make them commit to coming back. Looks like they will. They get a little bit of damage on the tower, but Snake King will force them back.
Definitely way too difficult for them to go high ground.
They need to get a pick off, you think, first, or just more items?
Definitely more items, and I don't know, maybe a pick off. I mean, I think this game, even though EG's 9k gold up now, I think it'll be really tough for them to finish the game.
Yeah. That's their heroes. No really innate building hinders. I mean, the Veno, yeah, sure. Level 25. Still got the wards, right?
That'll be nice.
Good, but that's about it. I mean, they don't really have, like, if Bloodseeker commits in, he could just get stunned, go down, but Flea
Chen's in trouble.
In a little bit of trouble. Stand King, will he committed to save him? Doesn't look like he will, but they just run away and kill Flea. Stand King says, well, sorry, bud, you are not worth it at all.
Is Crit gonna... no, he's not looking. Oh, he might find the CK here. Or CK might find him.
There you go, UR goes in. He's going to cast that ulti Reality Rift. He gets the extra illusion. They're trying to, he gets the cheese off. He just gets that off, and they're in a lot of trouble now. They're going to try to right-click him down. Stand King is here. Is there going to be anything from the back? We have Snake King.
He's got Aegis.
Comes in. There's the Aegis.
Backup
only.
is
Ignite's going to stop Snake King doing anything. Crit's going to go on to him. Will Arteezy be able to bring him down? Enigma in the middle by himself. Looks like he will just drop, and the rest disengages. Wisp takes him out of there.
Okay, EG got to use the Aegis, probably good for them. Phantasm was used by CK, so this might present an opportunity for EG to make plays.
No real cooldowns used. Bloodseeker's ult, but it's back up in 30 middle lane. They're going in. Well, Sumail just gets blown up.
Huge kill.
Saw the end of it, Peter. I don't know if you saw the beginning. What happened?
I saw all of it. They saw Sumail pushing up the mid lane. They had a TA trap. They were waiting for him to come up, and the CK who snuck out of top when EG went for Enigma, walked all the way mid with the Silver Edge and stunned Veno, and they killed him inside the 3-second CK stun.
That works. Tons of minus armor even with that Shiva's.
Yeah, and that was the #1 net worth hero, Venomancer, and a killing spree streak. So 600 gold to CK. You just got a Yasha out of that. He's getting towards that Manta.
You like the Manta in this game?
Yeah,
it doesn't take the slow off Gale anymore, right?
I think it does now.
It does now. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how Venom.
Gale is dispellable.
Yeah. So that's nice. Is that the only reason you're getting, or just for the extra damage?
You can remove Bloodseeker Silence, more illusions. It's always just a lot more damage. They're going to try and make a play here in Universe.
Silver Edge will cancel his automatic ulti. They have to kill him. They have to get about 10 crits in a row here. They can't quite do it.
Solar Crest and Halberd.
Yeah, you're not getting him, especially with just him. Dire will scan, but it's just Universe running. And he's going for an Aeon disc.
On Universe, huh?
Yeah. Three life Abaddon, I guess.
Yeah, he just wants to always be able to cast spells, I suppose. I'm not sure. I'm interested to see how it works out.
Oh, and they're going in. Top lane. Crit's going to try to run away now. We have 3 heroes from the Dire. They're going to throw out the stun to Reality Rift. Looks like Axe will go down, but a huge ulti from Sumail as well as Gale. They're going to try to make this try, and unfortunately, it's not going to work. Do they have enough to bring him down?
Oh, super close.
I mean, he still might.
Oh, he's going to die.
He had the armlet going with the Veno, and it's a rough one, as well as Ignite, so there's just no going out of it. Tries to get a Fairy Fire, can't quite do it, and EG possibly looking to just push in middle as well as top.
Man,
could the Octarine, pardon me.
Could have been a very different fight if that Wisp was next to that shrine.
Oh yeah, the double heal would have more than likely saved at least one of them.
Yeah, they ended up just chasing a little bit far. Now they're trying to... Which one of these? Do you think one of these cores they're going to buy back? CK or TA? I think one of them's definitely got to.
I'm surprised no one's pushing in middle. They're just pushing in top. Now we do see Bloodseeker going middle, and there we go. Get a glyph when both are getting hit. That's value.
I think... Ooh, is nobody going to buy back?
Going for at least the tier 3 on Arteezy. There we go.
Oh,
Buyback comes from TA. They need to watch out. Snake King does still have that black hole. And they're just going to run away, not force anything. Very cautious play from EG. But bottom lane that whole time was getting pushed in. Double Siege unit actually doing a ton of damage still.
Yeah, those are going to do a lot of damage as long as they're not missing.
Oh. One more shot. Nah, got galed, sorry. So they do a decent chunk of damage, but EG, once again, I mean, they get the cores and now the buyback, and you see it's a 12k lead.
Yeah, Bloodseeker now 20k net worth, just farming out of control with this Radiance and a Maelstrom and a Midas.
Yeah. Going for that meal, and they're very close to having it. What does the Dire need to do? Do they just need a huge Snake King ult? But how do you even set that up?
Yeah, we haven't even seen any.
I think we've seen one.
We've seen a couple of good black holes.
But no game changers, per se.
No, definitely not.
Bottom. Oh, here we go. Sumail, that's a big kill. They don't get the break. Doesn't really need it. He gets the extra illusion as well, and they're all here.
Uh-oh.
They will bring him down. He gets his ulti off, though. Are they going to be a little bit nervous? They're coming from behind. Here comes Arteezy. Looks like Snake King might be the first one to fall. Back
Wisp
over here. Fear actually kills Stan King. So they're dead. They're going for the black hole over here. Arteezy gets held in. We do have another hit coming in. 747 taking a ton of damage as well as that. And Arteezy's just going to clean up. He is so quick with 3 heroes that low and save his team. And well, that's that. Felt like that they got the black hole off on solo Arteezy, and it just wasn't enough.
Well, they had no follow-up.
Yeah.
That Sumail actually getting off his Venomancer ult really won them that fight. Tanky enough to survive the CK stun. And I think his ultimate hit, Wisp, TA, CK, and maybe Enigma.
Yeah. And now they're just going to push on forward. Only one Chen creep, a couple Chen creeps, a Snake King buyback. Will CK have to buyback as well, you think?
Oh, most certainly if they want to try and defend Arax, but I don't think there's really a lot they can do here.
Actually get a top tier 2 tower from the Dire side with some creeps. The buyback will happen from CK and Radiant. Fake the disengage. They might just get boots to travel up on Sumail, and he might just get back in here. Will do even want to fight without TA up.
Yeah, AC finished on Bloodseeker. They're chunking these buildings, and yeah, there is the boots of travel on Veno now.
So Veno probably just going to come and make sure don't go to a creep that could die. He doesn't. No fight. There we go. Axe is going to call, and it's going to be up on... Oh, my goodness. The Enigma just drops so quickly. Dunk comes out. They get the movement speed. Wisp is going to go down as well. Good game gets called. And, well, EG, with the 5 randoms, beats the CK IO pick.
5 randoms.
I mean, these are 5 pretty good randoms. We didn't really talk about,
It's Dota's in a nice place where you can kind of get away with stuff like that, because all these heroes can be supports, or they can be carries, or, they can kind of be whatever.
Yeah. And, I mean, I wouldn't say it was one-sided for about the first, 20 minutes. Both teams were going back and forth. But with the Chen, do you feel they just didn't pressure enough?
I definitely think the Chen was pretty underwhelming in the laning phase, but this TA random after the Venomancer really hurt them.
Yep.
He just got camped mid, and he spent the entire game catching up rather than setting the pace.
Yeah, and it's still crazy. Just VG.J losing, even with all those rams and then picks. EG, we are going to have a game 2, possibly a game 3, Peter. Do you think VG.J can take game 2?
I think if their picks a little bit better, I think they definitely have a chance.
All right.
Maybe spend some Moonbucks, get some better heroes.
Even more than IOCK. It was just that TA, right?
It's just it's the TA random, right? You just committed to this TA mid, and EG just happens to random a Venomancer.
Bloodseeker as well, yeah. Doesn't feel good, but that is the end of game 1. I'm going to send it to a quick commercial break, I believe.
And then to the panel.